The Link Show is just about to start. If you want to be a part of The Link Show, head over to linkkids.com.au/live.
Today on The Link Show, we're up to week 4 on our series Under Construction.
That means we're up to week 4 of our Mario Maker Challenge.
And we'll be reading your shoutouts and linking in with kids all around the world. All that and more. Let's get linked.
Big.
Welcome back. Today we are learning. Actually, I don't want to get it wrong this time because I don't know if Buckle said it right to me. So what are we learning today, Casey?
Fair. Okay, so we are learning today about Cain and Abel, who are Adam and Eve's first kids.
Oh.
But we're really learning about that we were made to worship God and give him our best.
You know what I'm going to give my best in?
Tell me.
Today's Mario Maker Challenge. I'm going to take you down.
No, I have got this.
All you've got is the shoutouts today. So go. Go read the shoutouts.
Hey guys, Buckle here, and I get to read your shoutouts this week. So our first shoutout is from Hudson. He says, I love you guys. Your videos are so encouraging. You teach us all about God. It's amazing. Thanks, Hudson. We love that shoutout. Agnes is saying, Buckle, Cece, Miguel, I love your videos so much, but I wish you were making more videos. Well, Agnes, we are hoping to be able to make more videos soon. Stay tuned. We'll let you know once we start doing that. And we have a shout out from Maddie saying, I love that Cece and Miguel are on the Link Show, and good job, Cece, for winning the other week. Go girls. And lastly, let's give a massive shout out to all of the kids from Everyday Church over in Western Australia, over in Perth. We're actually hoping to come over and do a Perth visit at some point very soon, so stay tuned. Hello Link Kids, Buckle here, and I'm with the one and only Zand, and we are on week 4 of our series called Under Construction. The topic today is that we are made to worship, and so we thought, what can we do that's a little bit special? We're going to watch the football. Let's go. Okay, so you might be asking, Buckle, you said that we're learning about worship, that we're made for worship, but you've gone to a football game. What gives? Well, here's the thing. If you thought that worship was just the slow songs that we sing at church on a Sunday, well, that's only a very small part of a very big picture. You see, worship is actually when we place importance or value or reverence or adoration on something or someone. It's when we say that thing or that person is of high importance in our life. We want to celebrate that person or that thing. We want to revere it. We want to hold it up higher than the other things in our lives. And every single weekend, people either go to the football or watch the football at home on their TVs, and they place their football team in a place of importance in their life. They might buy a jersey for their team, or we bought a scarf for Zandon, or maybe they get a hat or merchandise, bed sheets, they paint their walls and get posters, whatever it is, but they do things to place importance or value on their football team. And while we were at the game, when things were going well for our team, everyone was cheering and they were yelling and they were happy. But when things weren't going well, they were yelling and screaming and getting upset because what happened on that football field was important to them. It mattered. And so by doing that, it's actually a way of worship. And that's why later on today, we're actually going to talk about why worship is so important in our lives and why it's so important for us to be aware what we're worshiping, or in other words, what we're making important. Oh, that was so much fun. You can actually hear the fireworks going on. Okay, so here's a little question that I want you to think about between now and later on when we open up our Bible, and it's this. What do you think, for you, are the most important people or things in your life? What could it be? Take a moment, think about it. Now here's my second question. What do you spend the most time doing when you have free time? When you've got free time, are you playing sports? Are you spending time with your friends? Are you reading books? Because a really good way to know what's important to us is to take a look at what we're spending our time on. Now, obviously, that's not including the times where you have to be doing things. Like when you're at school, you need to be at school. When you're cleaning your room, you need to be cleaning your room. But when you've got time that is yours to choose what you do with, what are you spending that time doing? Because it's a good way to take a look to see what is actually the most important things in your life, and maybe it will help you to make a few changes to make the most important people and things in your life more important. I know for me, when I was younger, I would say that my family was important. But then when I took a look at my time, I was spending more time playing video games than I was spending time with my family. And I had to take a moment and think, am I giving the most important people in my life, my family, am I giving them my best, or am I giving them my leftovers? And the truth is, it's actually the same in our relationship with God. Are you giving God your best, which is worship, or are you giving God your leftovers? We're going to talk about that a little later on.
Alright, welcome back. Week 4 of our Mario Challenge. Lockie, what is the go this week?
Your mission today is called Shellebration.
Woo!
You need to take down all the enemies as a shell. Faster time to finish the level wins.
So you tell me I have to be a shell?
Yep.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Would you like to start?
You were the winner last week. my
Yeah, I
friend.
was. I just wanted to hear you say that. Let's get into it. Alright. Shell.
What do you mean by shell?
Oh, I am a
that's
shell.
you. You're
Oh,
the
I'm a
shell. I think you need to go where the arrow is.
Oh.
Pew!
Pow. Did I get through that?
I have no idea.
Oh, do I have to get all the pows?
I think that's what you're trying to do, yeah.
Pow.
There you go. Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh.
He's having a little nana nap.
Oh. For
There you
real.
go. Quick! Go! Now what? Where's the pow? Where are you gonna go?
Oh.
I meant to go up the
Oh.
pow? Pow!
Oh, baby!
Baby pow! Baby pow!
This is
Oh,
psycho.
that's terrifying.
What just happened?
What just happened?
What? Oh.
What are they?
Oh, these are like little ant thingies. These are crazy. I'm so lost.
This looks like someone's nightmare that we've just entered.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's getting bigger. Where's the pow? Where are you gonna go?
Oh.
I meant to go up.
Oh, I don't know. What is this
You
level?
do?
What level is this, bro?
Uh,
Oh, Nintendo 64! Hands up if you're old enough to remember that.
oh, what's going on? Ooh.
Oh, that's it? That's it? Knock
No,
you out.
no, it's not. You back.
Mama said knock you out.
Whoa!
There's like 3
Look at
of
these
them.
ninjas.
Oh, this is. Did I win?
I don't know. I know nothing about what's happening here.
This is a psycho.
This is seriously someone's nightmare. I think gotta crawl up. Yeah.
Oh,
There
and I
we
turned
go.
into Mario.
Mario!
I just hit the gold thing at the top.
Hit it. Hit it. And
Hit it! Oh,
yeah.
friend. A bit of an advantage with you watching. I feel like you have to get out of the room.
No way. Oh, that's right. It's the mushrooms that exploded.
Yeah, see, I don't understand.
Oh,
I literally did
no
nothing
idea.
on that.
I have no idea. I just
Just ping ponging. You're just ping ponging over there. Ain't no
This is
way.
awesome.
Ain't no way.
ain't no math high.
Like, there's a door there. I wonder what like you do though in the door.
I don't know. I'm hitting buttons and it's fun.
You're just button mashing now.
It's fun. oh,
Oh
this
my
is
goodness.
wild. What's going on? Who even knows?
I've literal zero idea
I got none.
on how you win this game. Oh, no idea.
Oh, no. Nothing. Oh, okay.
Have you died?
I don't know.
Oh, there's 4 of them.
Thanks.
I never had 4.
Whoa.
What's this about?
I don't know.
What's this trickery?
I don't want, do I need to get the books? I don't know. What is this nonsense? Which one's me?
Oh,
okay.
I
Yep,
went through.
okay. Cool. And up. No, okay. And then, what is it? Oh, do you notice that I like drive with my hands?
Oh, you'd be so good at Mario Kart. Well done.
Oh, I'm done! Okay.
Well done.
I don't know what happened.
So it was super, super close by like 2 to 3 seconds.
Oh, that is close.
Crazy.
Miguel won.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna be as stoked on this one because I'm just as confused as everyone watching right now.
We're gonna work this out. How about you guys jump to the animated Bug story?
Say hello to Adam and Eve, the very first people that God made. Now, Adam and Eve had 2 sons. The first's name was Cain, and the second son was Abel. When the boys grew up, Cain became a farmer, and Abel became a shepherd. Now, when harvest time came, both Cain and Abel brought an offering to the Lord. Cain gathered some of the produce of his land and brought it to God. But when God saw his offering, it didn't make him happy, and this made Cain angry. The Lord said to Cain, "Why are you so angry? Why has your face fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted? But if you don't do well, remember sin is crouching at the door, and it wants the opposite of what I want, but you must rule over it." Abel brought his offering to the Lord. He gathered the very best of the firstborn of his flock and presented them to God. And this made God happy. But Cain saw that God accepted Abel's offering and not his own. Because Cain allowed anger to take control, he sinned against both God and his brother. But because Abel brought the very best of what he had to God, God was pleased and called him righteous. Alright, so today we're learning about worship, and we've already talked about the fact that worship isn't just the slow songs that you sing on a Sunday. It's so much more. The slow songs and the fast songs are actually all a part of worship, but worship is bigger than just that moment on a Sunday. Worship is the way we live our lives. You see, all worship is, it's when we put something in a place of importance in our life. We make it a big deal. So much so that it gets the best of who we are, even better than everything else. And in today's Bible story, there's the 2 brothers, Cain and Abel. And when Cain brings his offering to God, he just gathers odds and ends, whatever is lying around, and brings it to God. But that's not the way that we're meant to worship God. We're meant to worship God with everything we have, with our whole hearts. We're meant to bring God the very best of who we are. And that's what Abel does. He doesn't just pick a random sheep from his flock. He finds the very, very best, the first, and brings it to God. And the question is that the way that you're living your life? I'm not saying that you have to go get sheep and you need to find a good sheep and you got to drag a sheep to church with you. No, but when you live your life, are you living your life in a way that brings glory to God, living God's way, giving God the best of who you are? You see, it says in Matthew 6 verses 33, write it down, it's underneath me. It says, "Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. And all the other things will be added to you." God will bring them to your life when you put God first, when you give him your best. You see, living a life of worship is that. It's saying, "Jesus, you are the first in my life. I will put you above everything else. I'll even put you above the things that I would prefer to be doing. I wake up in the morning and I feel tired, but I'm still going to read my Bible because I want to give you my best. When I'm sick, I'm not just going to wallow in self-pity and be upset that I've got a snotty nose. No, I'm going to still persevere and I'm going to worship God. I'm going to give him my best." It's not just a good idea. God actually made you for worship and for worshiping him. You live your life to the most full when you live your life worshiping Jesus. The Bible even tells us in John 15 verse 5, and this is God speaking, he says, "I am the vine and you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, you will bear fruit. But if you live separated from me, you can't do anything. You see, when a branch is attached to a tree or a leaf is attached to a vine, the vine helps the leaf flourish. It helps the tree grow, and from that fruit is produced. That's what worship is. It's when we attach ourselves to God, knowing that without him, we can't do anything. We put him in the place of most importance. Every morning we take the time to say, God, you are the most important in my life, and so I live my life your way. And then God empowers us and he helps us, and our life becomes fruitful, and we start to see things that we didn't even think were possible in our lives, because we understand the fact that we were made for worship. We were made to be attached to the vine that is God. And so this is what I want you to remember today. Write it down, that you were made to worship God.
I love how we learnt today that we were made to worship God.
And to worship God just means putting him first.
Remember, you can do the quiz after this, but thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm Miguel.
I'm Cece.
And we'll see you next time on
The Link Show.
See you later,
Bye.
everyone. Catch you.